There we go. I started the recording yesterday for Mass Effect. I think that might have been what was causing my OBS to freeze every now and then. But it kept the feed up and it kept... like, I could still see everything, so it was fine. But I don't know. We'll see how it works out today. But I'm remembering to record things now, because I've been forgetting to do it because I was lazy. But OBS has their own like editing thing. Like a little easy little pop in your clips, pop in your stuff and export it to YouTube thing. So that's nice and easy. So I'm probably gonna be using that instead of, you know, cutting up a highlight on Twitch. It's just the game, which I've been doing because I'm lazy. Yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. Oh, if I don't cough up a lung. Let's stir my water. My special water. Because I'm a special boy. So last time, quick recap. Last time, special needs. That's me. I have lots of special needs. They're more special than your needs. You wish your needs were as special as mine. You have normie needs. So last time we did the trial where Gundam killed Mechamaru, and we figured out that they both basically just decided, like, yeah, one of us is gonna have to die so that other people can keep living, so we might as well fight it out. And that was cool. And then Gundam got lifted up to heaven, and I was like, these executions are weird. And so that's where we were last time. Now we're at the start of chapter 5. And after being released from the funhouse, we went back to living our less than ordinary lives. And just like before, our day began with us all gathering at the restaurant.
Jeez.
You know, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy this whole situation is. The restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before. And of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now than there were at the beginning.
Stupid fool.
Get it together!
Oh my!
Huh? Did you hear something?
Hey!
Hey, it's Nekamaru! That was Coach Nekamaru's voice!
Huh?
What are you talking about? He's no longer...
What's up?
I'll beat you up!
Hey, what are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out like that.
Hey, that's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone.
I am concerned.
More importantly, I am starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant.
Jeez.
Seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable Teru Teru was.
Don't ignore me. I'm trying to talk to you about something important.
Huh?
Important?
All right.
This. It took me all night to make it.
My!
Is that a Nekomaru doll?
I'm no doll. I'm Mini-Maru.
Oh my god. Oh, look at him.
Mini-Maru?
I took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right? Of course, it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. But isn't it freaking adorable?
Are you serious?
Oh,
Thanks.
it's so cute. Thanks. I'll keep it.
Well.
I never said anything about giving it away.
I'll beat you up!
Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right?
Whoa.
Whoa, hey now. That's a bully's logic.
Man.
Well, it doesn't matter. I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. And as long as we have it, we won't forget, you know, about Nekamaru's sacrifice for us. We're standing here today, you know, because of him. Though if we're gonna prevent something like that from ever happening again,
Engines revving.
I guess we gotta fight too, right? We can't just keep running away.
I gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome.
Of course.
In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life. So I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me.
Miss Sonia?
Miss Sonia? What do you think of my little pep talk?
Oh my.
Oh, did you say something?
Are you kidding me?
Why, I was up all night memorizing that speech.
Jeez.
And there's the punchline.
I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi.
I am Mini-Maru.
He's so good. Look at him. I love Mini-Maru. I feel a certain kinship with Mini-Maru.
Man.
Yeah, I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, you can also use that to massage your sore muscles and pressure points.
You serious?
Are you serious?
That's amazing.
Of course.
Of course. I made it after all. Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it.
Mikane looks really happy.
Hey, hey.
Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do. You don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the freaking time.
Well,
But still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during the class trial. Well, he's always been a dangerous bastard, but he's crossed the line, you know?
hey.
And that's even more reason we should avoid him.
But still.
But even if we do avoid him, what are you gonna do if he approaches us? Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he figure something out that we're not aware of?
Now then.
Anyway, Hajime, isn't it about time you told us what that was all about?
Huh? That?
You know, what Nagito said during the class trial.
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Hey, bastard.
What did he mean by, except for Hajime?
Are you really this traitor after all?
No, it's not like that. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you, apparently I was never part of Hope's Peak Academy's primary department. I'm a Reserve Corps student from the Reserve Department.
Huh?
Reserve Department? It means, unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently, I'm just a normal person. Is that all?
What, that's it? Dude, don't ever scare me like that.
It's not something I can just brush off, especially since it's about me. I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had a talent all along.
Shit.
My whole life, I just wanted to feel confident in myself. And I thought getting into Hope's Peak Academy meant I had finally become someone I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student.
Right?
Cheer up, Hajime. It doesn't matter if you're from the Reserve Department.
Of course.
Yeah, ultimate normie. He literally is the ultimate reserve student.
She's right. No matter what, you are our friend. You know, there is a saying in Japan.
Listen.
Fear is grateful for the danger.
Hey.
The hell? You're saying that all wrong.
Oh no! Look at her, she's all busted up.
So everyone was here. It was a real close battle.
I am sorry.
I apologize. I was trying to cheer you up, but I ended up saying the wrong thing.
Well, it doesn't matter. Stuff is just hard to say sometimes.
Huh? That's weird. Maybe you can't see me?
Huh?
Whoa, what the heck? You're covered in blood.
You saw me. Yes, that's right. The mono beast this time was very strong.
Gross, don't get close to me. Get out of here.
What?
No gratitude. I'm being treated like filth.
Hey, hey.
Hey, why don't you clean that blood off?
Oh, we're trying to eat. Yes. I'm ashamed of myself. Wipe, wipe. Wipe, wipe. There we go. Now then, allow me to report to you all once again. After a fierce battle that's never been seen in history, I've finally succeeded in conquering the last mono beast. Because of this, it's finally possible for you to travel to the final island.
I see.
What a thin reaction. It's like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu shabu from an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Don't tell me. This again? You're gonna say stuff like, it's not like we can get off this island. Why bother going to the new island?
It's true that I don't really expect much.
Don't misunderstand.
But who said we aren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass.
Huh?
So,
Assuming we were thinking about running away was a mistake. Because if we can't run, we'll fight. I'll crush everyone who put us through this crap in one blow.
Hey, hey.
Fight? Seriously? That fearsome group is called World Ender for a reason, you know.
What are you saying?
Why? Did you forget what you said earlier?
Hey.
Dumbass. I only said that because I was trying to impress Miss Sonia.
What?
Don't brag about that.
settle down.
If you have the power to fight among yourselves, then direct that power toward our enemy.
All right.
Now then, let us go forth. Offense is the best defense.
Damn right.
You're right. Now's not the time for us to be bickering.
I don't really get it. But when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil. All right, I'm getting pumped up. Let's charge our way right to that new island.
Starting to get pumped up.
The Future Foundation, Monokuma, Monami, I'll crush them all at once.
Even me?
You guys seem reliable.
Hey, don't talk like you're not included. You're our friend too, you know.
You're right.
Leave it to me.
And I gotta do my best too.
Hooray! We're gonna do it. We're gonna kill everybody. I don't know.
As we left the restaurant, the expressions on our faces were clearly different than they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Armed with that, we began walking toward the last island. But the clouds in my heart still lingered, and I couldn't stop thinking about the reserve department. And that filled me with this strange, uncomfortable feeling, like a small bone was lodged in my throat. But I tried not to think about it. I tried to stay focused on moving forward.
Ooh, boy. Smile at hope in the name of despair. Chapter 5.
With the Mono Beast gone, we crossed the 5th bridge and arrived at the final island.
So this is the last island.
Enormous buildings towered everywhere, as if the entire island were one gigantic city. It felt very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future.
I guess it has an ambiance befitting of a final island.
Look at this. I guess we just got teleported straight here. Look at this. This is the 1984 like screens. I love that. Sea King Industries. Dang. This is... Yeah, there sure are a bunch of strange machines. And there's a bunch of strange machines lined up in all directions. It feels very sci-fi. Sea King Industries. Huh? They're a company that specializes in manufacturing electric insulation and other machine parts. And they're a mid-sized company with only 100 employees, but they're the biggest corporation on Jabberwock Island. And this place looks like a research facility. For a mid-sized company, this is a pretty nice facility. I guess so. I only read about them in a pamphlet next to the reception desk. Besides, the size of the company isn't the issue here.
What's going on?
This company obviously doesn't make machine parts. So just what the heck are they making here? He's right. It's like they're making something more dangerous. It seems like it might be a good idea to thoroughly investigate this place. Yeah, no shit. We got the blade runner down here. Let's go look at it. Oh, give me that Monokuma. Give me that little boy. Gotcha.
Are you serious?
Nice Power Glove. Epic reference to Power Glove. Wholesome 100 Reddit. Oh no, it's 13 Sentinels Aegis Ram. They're gonna make an underaged robot. And it's gonna be very unsettling. Oh no. This automated machine looks like it's making something. Is this a mannequin?
Maybe.
It's a humanoid machine. Is that a robot?
You serious?
Seriously, how can they make robots? Hey, just how far did technology advance without me knowing? Do you think Nikomaru was made here?
That was close.
It's a similar humanoid robot. It's possible. Maybe.
Hey!
But why would a company that manufactures machine parts have access to this kind of technology? I don't know. Maybe this place is somehow connected to the Future Foundation too? Huh. Who knows? This machine is making another machine? The finished product looks like it's modeled after a four-legged animal.
Hey!
Hey, doesn't that animal-looking machine remind you of anything? Are you talking about the Mono Beast?
Maybe.
Is there any chance that those Mono Beasts were created here? The Mono Beasts were created here?
Fine.
Yeah, that's what he just said! Are you stupid or something?
Hey!
No matter how much you insist it's a game, people won't be convinced if a place like this doesn't exist, right?
Bye-bye!
That's why it's just fine!
There's something wrong with you.
What the hell did he mean by that? He wasn't making any sense at all. It doesn't matter who's convinced, because I'll never be convinced.
What's going on?
I mean, this place is for manufacturing machine parts. Why are they able to create such a dangerous robot in a place like this? Does this mean Monokuma took over this place and modified it to do this? Okay, let's what button do I have to press to get select? Yeah. Okay, what did he say exactly? We need this is okay. So excuse me. So is this Monokuma saying, is this Monokuma finally delivering on the video game thing that I've been talking about? On how this is supposed to be a video game for them too? Or is this him saying like, no, look, I made these things. It's normal. Or is it like a double entendre? I don't know. But I feel like that might be significant somehow. Damn it. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, well... Hey, Kazuichi, get a hold of yourself. Huh? Why? Why? Because you just started laughing all of a sudden. Well, obviously. What am I gonna do except laugh? I mean, it's just so childish. What are you talking about?
Hey.
Well, there's a computer over there, so I started snooping around to see if I could find any clues. Whoever was using this computer must have been sending emails to his buddy or something. He was probably trying to write a manga or something. He sent one of his story ideas to his buddy. It was such a horrible, delusional story. I was so embarrassed to read it that it gave me goosebumps. Delusional story? So what was written in the email anyway? Well, I'll just start with the idea for the story. Apparently, global riots are occurring in various regions around the world, and these riots were caused by high school students. I mean, seriously? That's not realistic at all.
Yeah.
So these riots just kept growing as people grow more dissatisfied and frustrated with society. Until eventually it spreads like an infectious disease all over the world. Footage from the riots started getting circulated, and strange incidents start occurring one after the other. A hopeless anxiety instantly spreads throughout the world as the end of the world gets closer and closer. End of the world? I know, right? It sounds like something a lame high school band would think of as a song title. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, but I can see it from here.
Hey.
Whoever wrote this needs to come up with a better story ideas, because this wasn't realistic at all. I mean, students causing a riot on that scale is totally impossible. I'd never believe it for a second. But I learned a valuable lesson. I should always delete embarrassing emails right away. Hey, about that, are you sure it's okay to say it's just a made-up story? Of course. I mean, unrealistic things might happen in real life from time to time, but...
Of course not.
There's no way that's real. It's more impossible than a notebook that kills people just by writing in it. You're right. It's just a lot of unimaginable things have kept happening to us. So maybe I'm getting a little confused. But the world ending? There's no way something so unbelievable could actually happen. Well, at any rate, it's clear now, isn't it? What's clear? This used to be a Sea King Industries, but it's not anymore.
I see.
After this island became uninhabited, Monokuma took over this place and modified it without permission. He did all this just to shock us. That's the reason.
That's right.
It's not so weird. This whole time he's been doing similar stuff to us. But why?
This is bad.
Maybe there's a bunch of crazy rich dudes who are into this stuff. They're the ones who are making us kill each other. Those bastards get off on watching kids kill each other.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. Now that I said it out loud, that's actually a terrible assumption.
I mean,
if that's true, then our fates are in the hands of those rich, perverted bastards. That sounds like something that would happen in a work of fiction. But the thought of it actually happening in reality is definitely unsettling. That would never happen. There would never be a Bohemian Grove where people went and did things like that. That would be crazy. Luckily, we live in normal world and take our normal pills like normal people. Is my baby poo? Yeah, my baby is poo. Usami, why did you poo so much? Big idiot. And that thing over there. Is that a tank? Is it real? Not just that. There's a lot of other stuff here that looks really dangerous. What do you think, Akane?
Man, this place is boring. Boring? What are you talking about? There's a tank here.
You.
Huh? I like strong dudes. Weapons don't excite me at all.
Obviously.
A real man fights with his fists. Well, that goes for women too.
All right.
You want to battle a little? If you win, you can rest on my boob pillows. No thanks. Boob pillows? Okay, Kane. You have fun over there. Bye. This appears to be a military base. Is that so? Despite the fact that this island is quite small, the military technology here seems rather extensive.
All right.
These might prove useful when the time comes to combat the Future Foundation. Useful? There's no way we'd be able to operate stuff like tanks and heavy weapons. Huh? Really? In my country, even a child in grade school can operate a tank. No problemo. No problemo? A course in modern warfare is a required class in all our grade schools. We teach our children how to say slurs to other people online as part of psychological warfare. It's quite effective. An obsession with anime, and now this? Sonia's country never ceases to baffle me.
However,
We teach children Navy SEAL copy pasta. Oh goodness. It's required reading. What the hell did you just say about me, you little bitch? I'll have you know. However, weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them.
I am concerned.
If no one uses them, they are nothing more than scrap metal. You're right. Unfortunately, this stuff in the base probably won't be useful to us.
Please wait.
No, that is wrong. Huh? Well, I have discovered a puzzling document in the tank operator's seat. And that's the Future Foundation's insignia. Jabberwock Island Development Plan. What is this?
However,
I assume it belongs to Monokuma and was placed rather ostentatiously. I do not know how much we can trust it. Do you think it might be a useful clue? Monokuma probably did leave it. Like you said, it's hard to know how much we can trust it. And so, what does it say? Beyond what is written in here, I do not know much.
well,
But it does document Jabberwock Island's redevelopment plan at considerable length. What is that plan? To place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control and prepare it as a central headquarters. A central headquarters for the Future Foundation? I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested in it? In actuality, there was something written in here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock Island went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Because of that, the island was unaffected by the incident, which allowed them to easily gain a foothold. Wait, hold on. This place was uninhabited for a long time? If that's true, the maintenance here has been way too attentive. The items at the supermarket are always stocked, and the hotel is still really clean. Could that the Future Foundation's responsibility? Wow. That's a whole ass word. Bruh. Was it like this originally? Is this like a glitch in the Steam version or something? I don't know, because we've been running into a lot of like egregious editing errors. Like this is something that you catch in like your first pass, is missing the whole ass word B. Not that it's a big deal, I'm just saying it's definitely weird for something that's otherwise pretty dang polished. But more importantly, what's the incident? What does it mean that the island was unaffected by it? I cannot discern from this passage alone. Simply reading this will not help me grasp what those words mean.
well,
However, There is one more thing that caught my attention. There's more?
Shut up.
Do you remember the guidebook to Jabberwock Island in the library?
Oh, I do remember that.
It was written here that the central island houses a large administrative building. However, we could not find that building anywhere. We even commented on how strange that was. Right?
However,
But according to this plan, the building that the Fuchsia Foundation is planning to use for their headquarters... Could it be that same building? They are planning to rebuild it and use it as the Future Foundation's headquarters. Or so it is written. So it is written. Hie thee home. Little wanderer. What the heck? It's so inconsistent. How do you rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? Damn it. What the hell is going on?
perhaps.
We were so distracted by all of the horrible situations that kept happening, one after the other. We might have overlooked a more pressing issue. And that is the mystery of this island. But what's really going on? This mystery doesn't make any sense. No matter how much we think about it, there's no reason behind it.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's very mysterious.
It's almost like this is a piece of Japanese media, and all the plot is backloaded. This is a tank, right? Is it real? Can it move? It's a military truck. There's something in the cargo box. Firearms, and there's a ton of them. There's a lot of different weapons, like guns and anti-tank rockets, carelessly stacked in here. Is it really alright to handle these carelessly?
Give me that Monokuma. I saw you. I saw you hiding, baby.
I knew you could do it.
Yeah. I got an achievement for that. Thank you, Steam achievements. Anything else around? No, it's just the helicopter.
This helicopter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I remember this.
Is this the helicopter Monokuma used to execute Teru Teru? This helicopter. Don't screw with me. Ow. Hajime, what happened? It's nothing. I'm fine. I couldn't help punching it, but I just ended up hurting my fist. Damn it, I'm so weak.
Well, I guess we're leaving. I don't know. I don't know what you thought, Hajime. I don't know why you thought punching a helicopter was gonna be a good idea. Factory. Yeah, let's go. Go in the giant, like, Batman villain lair. Plushie factory.
White smoke is billowing from the building in the back. Is this some kind of factory? But if it's got Monokuma's face on it, I'm sure it's a shady factory anyway.
Hajime,
Hajime, good timing. What's up, Chiaki?
see?
This building clearly looks suspicious. Right? I was thinking it might be good if I really look around inside, but...
Well,
Since it clearly looks suspicious, I thought it'd be dangerous to go alone. And then, do you want to go inside together? I'm surprised you didn't say okay. Why are you hesitating?
you...
Hey Hajime, you're the kind of person who waits until the very end to eat their favorite food, aren't you? How could you tell? I like to eat my favorite foods first. Yeah, I remember that. She said that in her friend thing. Her friend sim, even. I remember she said that.
See?
So instead of the warehouse, let's start with the factory. I guess you're right. I mean, I am that kind of person. That's just what happens to you when you play video games, though. You have to, like, do the most important thing last. You should know that as a video game person, Chiaki. She's still unsure. It might be better if I go inside first. All right, then I'm going inside. All right. Look at all these motherfuckers. What the heck is this? What was being manufactured one after the other and being carried away on conveyor belts was Monokuma? Oh no, look, they're turning the trees into pixels. And the conveyor belt is endlessly moving through this enormous machine. And the coconut tree carried by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into this stupid thing. Look at this. Thum, 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 thum. The Monokumas are being tossed into this giant basket, one after the other. They better not be real. I picked one up with my hand. I see. So these are plushies. Monokuma plushies. Ah, the real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too. But unlike him, these are probably actual plushies. Isn't the resemblance uncanny? They're my life-sized plushies. Life-sized plushies? I was planning to hit the big time with these. That's why I'm making them like crazy. I'm gonna be rich. But you've made way too many. You're gonna be overstocked when it's all said and done. Monokuma's life-sized plushie. I don't want it. I see. So this place is for manufacturing life-sized Monokuma plushies? What kind of messed up place is this? But don't look down on me. Do you really think it's just for life-size plushies? There's a lot more Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse next door.
Hey.
What should we do? Honestly, I really don't feel like going.
But still.
But what if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do? Yeah, you're right. And then we should go there, just for a little while. Is this a real Monokuma that I can steal? Yes! It looked a little different, I wasn't sure. Gotcha, bitch! Can I go in this door? Break room. Looks like the break room is on the other side of this door. It sounds like a place for housewives to gossip, but it doesn't seem like there's anyone in this factory. Okay. Nothing else. Nothing special. Nope, time to leave. Huh. I expected more. And, you know, the giant, like, Joker Batman villain factory. I don't know. Without thinking, I peeked into the pile-up stacks of cardboard boxes. And there's a Monokuma calendar, a Monokuma sandbag, and even a Monokuma guitar. And first there was a Monokuma archive in the funhouse. Now there's a plushie factory and all these goods. How full of himself is he?
Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn the big bucks while I can. A mascot that isn't popular anymore is like a piece of candy without any sugar. In other words, it has no reason for existing.
He's starting to talk even crazier. Ooh. Whoa. That scrolls really fast.
Ooh. Oh, excuse me. This looks like a Monokuma panel, but why so many?
I was thinking about using these to decorate the stores that sell my merch and make them look all boom. Then they'd stand out, you know?
No store would sell your stuff.
You're so
Of course
stupid.
not. You're such a fool. That's why I'll open an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, the main attraction will be my life-size Monokuma plushie.
I can't believe you thought that far into the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail.
Enough already. You have no business sense anyway, so just stop it.
No.
Hey, don't say that. Let's do our best together. We'll be as popular as Pogs were in the 90s. Don't you remember how long those stayed popular? Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake.
I won't forgive you.
Because there's no merch of me!
My little sister.
Oh, mon ami, don't you know the Aesop's fable about the rabbit and the bear? Not a tortoise?
Hey,
A long time ago, there were these two old guys. Two old guys living together. Well, the old guys thought rabbits aren't as popular as bears. The end. Did you even need the old guys in that story?
in other words,
So even if I made merch of you, it's pointless. Half-pink rabbit is so lame. You don't even have 1 ounce of good fashion sense.
Stupid brother.
You did this to me. You're the one who has no fashion sense.
Oh no! He's aura-auraing her. Oh no!
What a hopeless way of snapping back.
Oh no! Oh, the reference. Oh no! Remember Star Wars? Oof. Yeah, there we go. Is this a massive reference? Me watching Star Trek Picard. Did you know that Star Trek Picard, so when I hurt my back, I was sitting around and I watched like all the Plinkett reviews again because it's like comfort food for my brain. And I totally forgot that he did the review of Star Trek Picard. And, you know, also Mike and Rich talked about it. And Rich was like, oh yeah, remember how the end of that show is literally Mass Effect 3? Where the big space squid is gonna come through because people keep making AIs and they touch the thing and it literally is a ripoff of the Mass Effect animation, like the Reaper vision with like the meat that comes apart and like the flashes of stuff. Like how embarrassing for that show. Oh, I was just thinking about it. I was like, holy crap, how do you do that? How do you rip off the thing that everyone hated so much? And it's a literal big space octopus. All the little tentacles come through a big stupid portal. I think they even mentioned like dark space or something. Like they live somewhere else. It's like outside of the galaxy. And they come whenever the people make AI, which is why the Romulans hate AI. Ugh, anyway.
But honestly, I can't help but feel like I might have made too many panels.
Special bleeding
So whoever
service.
wants to decorate the room, please do it as much as you like.
Here.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
Hajime, let's run.
You're right. We ran out of the warehouse, narrowly avoiding Monokuma's plan for inventory disposal. Well, I guess I clicked on exactly the wrong thing. It's like you just got tired.
Yeah, you're right.
Ugh.
There's never hints in obviously suspicious places.
Anyone who looks obviously suspicious isn't the killer.
Yep.
That's usually the norm.
Can I go back in there? I can. Good. I wanted to get all the things. Give me these boxes. And there are a bunch of cardboard boxes stacked on top of each other. And there are various goods inside them. And there are even household appliances and musical instruments. And they're probably used for packaging goods before they're shipped. Looks like they're waiting to be shipped, but I don't think these are ever gonna leave the island. That's two. That's two in the space of like 20 minutes. The like words they just forgot.
It's like I can tell just from the ambiance that there are no important clues here.
Well, at least we confirmed that. Nothing. Tons of books. And there's a bunch of books stacked up high. What in the world are these? Monokuma's poetry collection? How stupid. Who the hell is gonna read this crap?
Hey, hey.
There's another book in here too. Let's see.
Monokuma's most precious moment.
See?
That's the actual title of this book. But it's a collect of nude photos.
Monokuma is already naked.
Yep.
I know.
You can just tell. You can just tell they're nude photos, even though he's always nude. All this stuff stacked up is a bunch of CDs.
I thought these were gonna be video games. But they're just music CDs.
And the jacket says Monokuma's collection of songs and ballads. Is he planning to release an album?
Character songs are all the rage these days. But I'm not interested in derivative works like that.
I've never heard of a mascot selling his own character songs.
Plus, it looks like he's already produced his 100th song. See, the 100th track is a festive psychopop dance that he performs with all his might.
I don't even know where to begin. Alright. Time to go. Later, dumb place. You suck. You were not helpful. Is there a little Monokuma lurking somewhere? No, I don't see him. I don't see nothing.
Yo.
Hey, Hajime, I was looking for you. What's up, Fuyuhiko?
Well,
I was thinking you probably finished exploring this island by now.
You're right. I think I've explored everywhere at least once for now.
damn right.
Then do you want to meet up with everyone and discuss things?
Yeah, I don't mind.
I figured it'd be annoying if we all went back to the hotel for this. But there's a street nearby lined with food vendors. So I told everyone to meet up there.
Later.
I'm heading over there right now. Hurry up and come over.
After letting me know, Fuyuhiko left the area. He actually took the time to tell everyone about that, huh? Well, now's really not the time to be impressed by something like that. It'd be bad to make the others wait.
I should just hurry over to the street with the food stand.
I don't know where that is. Oh, here it is. I found it. Vendor Street. This is the one place that I hadn't been yet, even though it said that you've been everywhere once. The hottest mixtape, you don't even know.
All right, looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
What about Nagito?
Who cares? It's not like he's our friend or anything.
Like,
I couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where the hell he is or what he's doing.
now then.
So how'd it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation?
Not really. Like, I feel like I learned stuff, but I also feel like I didn't learn anything.
It's not clear which information we found is believable, if any.
However,
I believe there is no question that the Future Foundation is behind everything that has been going on.
Well,
Are we sure about that? Huh?
What are you saying? If they're not our enemy, then what are they? If they're our ally, there's no way they'd trap us on this island.
well, yeah.
That's true, but there's something I've been thinking about.
Hey,
Monami works for the Future Foundation, right? She's pretty much admitted it by this point. But even though Monokuma is forcing us to kill each other, Monami has been opposing him.
You mean pretending to oppose him, right?
that's wrong.
No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other.
Ooh,
There we go. Got a nice back pop. I don't know if you could hear that. It was really good though. It was nice and deep. Ooh, let's get my neck too. Might as well while I'm at it. Ooh, that's nice.
and then it's possible that the enemy of our enemy is actually an ally.
Because she opposes Monokuma, you think she's our ally?
Please wait.
Even if they both oppose one another, is it not possible that they are both our enemy?
I'm starting to get pumped up.
Like a three-way battle. That's kind of hot.
hey.
Why? After all this time, are you suddenly backing up the Future Foundation?
Whoa!
Are you talking like that because you're actually the traitor that works for them?
Damn it.
Don't be a fucking idiot.
I won't be fooled.
No way! You're clearly suspicious. I mean, if you don't...
Settle down.
Kazuichi Soda, shut up.
Yes!
Listen.
There never was a traitor. Monokuma lied to us.
Oh, my.
Lied.
Well,
It is simply a false entity that Monokuma made up, so we would be suspicious of each other.
you insolent.
How can you not believe in your friends after everything that we have endured together?
Weak. How weak. Boing. Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, you're desperately trying to run away.
Such despair.
That weakness is hopeless. Nagito? Can I touch this? Can I get this bear? Nope, that's just a bear. Oh, I could. I had to click him on the ramen though. Oh no, is the stream busted? Oh, did it get broken? Oh. Oh no. Well, that sucks. I'll be right back. You wait for me recording, since recording is the only thing that can hear me right now.
Back? Oh yeah, looks like we're good. Okay, well, sort of good. It's still not perfect, but it looks like we're transmitting again. Sorry guys, I'm gonna go check and see if I can fix whatever's going on. I really don't know what it is, but yeah, sorry. I'm working on it though. Okay, I think I fixed it. Can you hear me again, guys? Sorry if I think it's back. You're gonna have to. OBS is frozen though for no reason again, so you're gonna have to be my eyes and ears on this. Actually, I'm gonna open up Twitch and see, cause I just went through and checked it out, so it should be fine. I don't know what happened, but let's see. Am I? Yeah, they're stand stuff. Okay, we should be good now. Sorry about that, guys. 1 second. I'm gonna tell people we're back real fast. After some delicious technical difficulties. Don't you just love those? I love when I have problems that are completely out of my control. It's so funny. It's so silly and funny. All right, let's see. Just get that out there. Get to the Twitterverse. Now. Okay. We're good to go. Thank you for your patience. Hunt down the Freeman. Oh my god. It is a good day to do the thing which is to be done by me. Alright, Nagito. Let's get back to you, buddy, old pal, old friend. Nagito, where have you been this whole time?
Jeez.
I wonder where your thought process wandered off to. As usual, you guys just keep running around in circles. What are you, hamsters? Oops, if I compare you guys to hamsters, will I get yelled at by that weakling who dropped out?
That is...
What does that...
Now then,
You asked where I've been this whole time, right?
Well,
Well, I was in the middle of looking for someone. Looking for someone? I thought that person might have already arrived, but I guess I was wrong. Or maybe that person is hiding in a secret location and carefully watching us.
Hey, who are you talking about? Are you saying there's someone else on this island besides us?
It's probably the survivor of the killing school life.
how about it?
If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think?
Are you talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor you're talking about, right?
What?
Huh? Oh, I see. You guys have only reached that stage. What stage? You're not making any sense at all.
It's not making sense.
Jeez.
But still, if you think about it properly, you might be able to figure it out. Why would Byakuya, a survivor of the killing school life, die in vain like he did at the very beginning?
Right?
Don't you think it's strange? What does that mean?
That is an order.
The issue is not with what he means. Please take back what you said about Byakuya dying in vain.
That's right.
Yeah, listen to Miss Sonia.
Well,
You have been acting very strange lately. I do not like this version of Nagito we have been witness to.
Oh, we're getting a little fluctuation. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared about the bitrate now, you guys. Make sure to tell me if it goes bad again, because for some reason, OBS will alert me when I drop frames because of like internal problems. But then when it drops frames because of like horrible internet bullshit, it doesn't give me a big red alert. I don't know why it does that. So if it starts to get shitty, then let me know. I appreciate it. Well, I don't like you either. Well, I never liked you in the first place.
This is troubling.
It looks like I'm being hated. Well, that's understandable. There's no way you guys can even comprehend my suffering.
Well,
Knowing the truth can be pretty painful in its own way. The truth? What truth? What do you know? Curious, are you? But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? Huh?
actually,
To tell you the truth, I still haven't figured out who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys don't have to worry. I'll weed out the traitor, even if it costs me my life.
what?
You're gonna weed out the traitor?
please wait.
As I have already said, there is no traitor.
I'll bet in the end you're just gonna raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor. Right? You're a funny guy, Kazuichi. But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? If I'm able to wipe out all the despair on this island, will I
This is exciting.
become the ultimate hope? Ultimate hope? What the hell are you talking about? Have you finally lost your damn mind? Oh, great! Again! Why does it keep happening? Wow, I'm not even getting any upload. Yeah, it's going to 0. Oh, that's really bad. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna stop it here because I can't stream like this. It's going to 0. Bitrate 0 for no reason. Yeah, there's just nothing to do. All right, well, we'll come back to this later. I'm gonna save right now. But if you're watching the VOD, thanks for putting up with this crap.